Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here on MCCEagles.com. I am Matthew Milner bringing you all of today's action. For today's opening MAC-JC doubleheader between your Eagles and the Indians of Itawamba Community College. Stepping up to the plate right now is Jackson Lancaster. And first pitch is a strike. That's from David Dunn. David Dunn, your starting pitcher this afternoon. Oh, 1 the count here to Lancaster. Lancaster, grounder to second base, gets it, and throws the first in time for out number 1. And we're happy to see Mac Pickering back at second base, coming off a hamstring injury. Makes the first play there for the Eagles. Coming to the plate now is Kyle Krieger. Kyle's batting .310 on the season. Done with the pitch. And grounder to third base. Hootie Parker there, and second out. 2 quick outs here for the Eagles. Again, we thank you for watching us on MCCEagles.com. I am Matthew Milner bringing you today's doubleheader action. This first game here will be a 9-inning game. Second game will be a 7-inning game, as LeBryant Siddell for the Indians comes to the plate. The Indians come in ranked number 12 in the latest NJCAA poll. Your Eagles ranked number 7. So a top 15 matchup here today. As done with the pitch. A little blooper out into right field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And the Indians will have a runner on first with 2 outs. Just a little blooper there, and gets the single. Come to the plate now will be first baseman Justin Medlin as the ball gets by the catcher, but nothing hurt there. All right, 2 outs, runner at first. Medlin coming to the plate. Dunn will go to the stretch. Pitch and swung on a miss for strike 1. As Dunn steps back up to the mound. And gets set for the pitch. And high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Again, this is the first conference game for both teams here in the MAC-JC. We will get you the starters around the ballpark after this next pitch. 1-1 count, 2 outs, and a runner on first for the Indians. And a pop-up. Looks like Hootie gets called off by Hip, and Hip makes the catch, and that is out number 3. We'll be back to let you know the starters.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
Welcome back. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Eagles will be the center fielder, Marcarius Lee. If this is your first time joining us this season, we welcome you. We do mute the broadcast because we are on YouTube, and copyright laws say that we cannot play the music over YouTube. So we do mute the broadcast during breaks and timeouts when the music is played. So please don't be alarmed if your sound just suddenly goes out. It is not you. It is on our end. And the first pitch is a ball. And we'll have a foul and be a 1-1 count. Pitching for the Indians here in Game 1 is Houston Harding. Houston has a 4-0 record with 27 strikeouts and a 0.92 ERA. He is very good on the mound. And the Eagles are going to have to try and dig deep here to get some hits out of him. 1-2 count here. Harding set. And Lee grounded to first, and it gets through the first baseman for an error, and Harding will get on first to start the bottom of the first. Hootie Parker stepped to the plate with Marcarius Lee on first after the error. And the first pitch is high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch coming to Hootie Parker. Lee on first after the error. And they'll throw to first, and Lee will get back quite easily here. Looking around the diamond here for Itawamba, your starters out in right field, Lane Domino, center field, Jackson Lancaster, left field, LeBryant Siddell. And swung on a miss there for strike 1. Your infield, third base, Russell Bunch, second base, Kyle Krieger, first base, Justin Medlin, the shortstop is Brett Coker. Behind the plate is Austin Powell, and on the mound is Houston Harding. That is the starters for the Indians of Itawamba as he throws back to first, and Lee gets back. They're expecting Lee to take off here. Lee is very fast in the leadoff position. Hootie Parker stepping back in. 1-1 is the count. And again, they'll throw back to first. Hootie has been very good for the Eagles so far this season. A couple of home runs. And the pitch. And he finds it in the gap here to right field, and that'll be a base hit. And the Eagles will start with runners on first and second. And Colton Hipp will step in. Colton's had a very good season at the plate. And that one in the dirt for ball 1. And gets by the pitcher here. Gets it back. Runners on first and second here for the Eagles. With a 1-0 count to Colton Hipp. Colton batted in .486. That's second on the team. But it is the best on the team with 12 starts that he has, as he swung on a miss there. And the count will be 1-1. Again, a top 15 matchup here. The Indians ranked number 12 in the latest poll. Your Eagles ranked number 7. As he looks back at Lee at second. Lee with a nice lead. And we're going to get a time call from Colton here, as Harding was looking a little too long at Lee. Colton didn't like it. Stepped out of the plate. And Colton will step back in. Runners on first and second. Harding with the pitch. And swung on a miss by a hip here. 1-2. Here in the bottom of the first. Indians come in with a record of 13-2-1. Your Eagles 9-3. And first conference game for both. As Harding looks back and will come to the plate. And the ball in the dirt. Ball 2. The count will be 2-2. Two count. Harding getting set. Looks back at Lee. Comes to the plate. And swung on a miss. He got him for strike number 3. And that's 1 out. Case Garner, the DH, steps up to the plate. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Case batting a .355 on the season. Harding with the pitch. Case pops it back for strike 1. And we'd like to remind you the first game here will be a 9-inning game, followed by the second game, which will be a 7-inning game. Second game will follow about roughly 25 minutes after game 1. So we have a lot of baseball here for you today. As Harding will go back to try and get Lee. Lee slides in safely. And Lee with a dirty uniform already as he's done a bit of sliding back here early in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Case. It's a ball, and they're both are going to steal, and they both get in safely. So both players successful on their steals. And now runners at second and third, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Case Garner with a 1-1. Harding with the pitch. And it'll be ball 2. And a 2-1 here is the count. A nice crowd out here today. I see he does have a lot of people who have traveled all the way from Fulton. We welcome them here to Skaggs Field as that ball is outside for a 3-1. We welcome anybody watching us from Fulton. And the pitch is low in the dirt, and the bases will be loaded for the Eagles. Davis Ferguson coming to the plate, batting a .419 on the season. Bases loaded. And he takes first pitch for strike 1. 0-1 count to Ferguson. And swung out and missed for strike 2. Ferguson does have 1 home run on the season. And the Eagles could really use him right here with the bases loaded. 1 out. 0-2 pitch as Harding comes set. And fouled off. A beautiful sunshiny day here at Skaggs Field. The wind blowing a little bit here. Looks like a little bit towards right field. Not too much. And it will be caught, and he does beat him back for a double play. Excellent play there by the shortstop, Brett Coker, and the Indians get out of a jam.
Join us for a night of singing and dancing Thursday, March 21st in the Tommy E. Delaney Center when the MCC Dimensions take the stage. Meridian Community College is proud to present this group of talented students and faculty that features a live band and music ranging from all different genres. This high-energy performance begins at 7 p.m. and is suitable for all ages. For tickets, call 601-484-8696.
Scoreless here in the top of the second. Coming to the plate will be the designated hitter for the Indians, Jacob Hall, after a beautiful double play from Brett Coker that ended the inning for the Eagles, who had bases loaded and were looking to get some runs. David Dunn with the pitch, and a ground ball right back to him. He'll flip it to first, and that'll be out number one. The Indians are attacking the ball here in the early get-go. Dunn doesn't have a lot of pitches thrown. Dunn with a 3 games started. He's 2-1 record with 10 strikeouts. It was a 2.02 ERA, as that first pitch will be a ball. With Lane Domino coming to the plate. Lane playing right field for the Indians. And a strike. The Indians have attacked so much we haven't gotten to the starters here for your Eagles. In right field, Davis Ferguson. Center field, Marcarius Lee. Left field, Keegan Westbrook. As done. That one will go right to Colton Hipp, and that's out number 2. Colton Hipp playing shortstop. Hootie Parker playing third. Gene Torres playing first. Catching Donovan Shows. And the Eagles welcome back Mac Pickering at second base, who had a bit of a hamstring injury. We welcome him back. And then, of course, your pitcher, David Dunn. 2 outs here. And that's fouled back by, and it will get out of play. That's fouled back by Russell Bunch. And a foul ball out of play. Make 0-1. Russell Bunch leads the team in batting average with a .393. A 1-1 count here from Dunn with 2 outs. And the pitch. And that'll be strike 2. And a 1-2 pitch now with 2 outs. Dunn really dealing right here. The Eagles are attacking early, so hasn't pitched too many balls here. And that one will go foul down the left field line. We'll do it again with a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Again, Russell Bunch does lead the team in batting average with a .393. 7 RBIs. And right back in between the legs of Dunn as Colton Hip can't come up with it. And that'll be a hit as it just went right through the legs of David Dunn. And then a tough play there tried by Hip. But I'm not sure if he was going to get him anyway, even if he comes up with that clean. And now Brett Coker, who made that amazing double play in the bottom of the first for the Indians, comes to the plate. Coker bats a .293 average, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Indians. And Dunn gets this one to come right back to him. Shows throws him out for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Eagles will come to dugout with no damage done, 0-0, going into the bottom of the 2nd.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Welcome back, and leading off the bottom of the 2nd here for the Eagles, Gene Torres. And a little blooper there as the pitcher, Harding, comes up with it, flips it to first, and that's out number 1. Now come to the plate, the catcher, Donovan Chows. Harding with the pitch. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. As they got Gene on the first pitch with a quick first out. Harding low again, 2-0. You got to think Coach Dylan Sudduth is telling his Eagles to see a few pitches here. Don't swing at the first thing that you see. And that one low as well, so it'll be 3-0. We'll think that Shows will be taking this pitch all the way. And ball 4 as Shows will take his base on 4 straight pitches. Stepping in the box for the Eagles is the left fielder Keegan Westbrook for his first appearance. Runner on first after the walk. Harding with a pitch, and a strong pitch there. Fastball right down the middle. Swung on and missed. Westbrook looks back toward the dugout and resets himself in the box. And Harding will come set with the 0-1 pitch. And swung on a miss for strike 2 here. So after 4 straight pitches to Shows that were balls, and he walked him, he comes back with 2 straight fastballs down the middle. And an 0-2 count for Westbrook. And that one gets away from the catcher, and Shows will easily advance to second. Pitch gets away from the catcher, and Shows is now on second with a 1-2 count, 1 out. On deck will be Mac Pickering. Westbrook batting at .269. He also has a home run on the season. As Harding steps back to recollect himself. A lot of fans out here today for both teams, as Itawamba has traveled very well from Fulton. Ball outside. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Harding comes set. And he hits him. And Keegan will take first. And the Eagles will have runners on first and second. And a nice ovation by the fans for Mac Pickering. This is his first appearance in a few games here at home. Dealt with a hamstring injury. We're glad to see him back at the plate. And hopefully he can do something here for the Eagles. Runners on first and second. Harding with the pitch outside for ball 1. The sun peeking its head out here. A nice day. Wish it was a little bit warmer, but pretty warm up here in the press box. The wind seems to be blowing in right now. And fouls it back. It'll be a 1-1. Few fans sitting out in left field up on the hill. Harding set. With a pitch. And Mac, ground ball to third, and they'll try to turn the double play, and he drops it. They will say he's out. He dropped it as he was trying to throw the runner out at first, so that'll be an out. Runner on first and third. Back to the top of the order here for the Eagles. Marcarius Lee, he reached on an error, his last at bat. Harding with a pitch, outside for ball one. Runners on first and third. Indians try to turn the double play, and no. No. And he'll throw it to first. Lee steps back in to the box. 1-0 pitch with 2 outs. And swung on a miss there. It'll be 1-1. On the top of the first, Lee had a grounder to first base, got through the first baseman's leg, and he reached on an error. The only error of the game so far. And the pitch, and he finds the gap, and this will score a run as Showles will score. And runners on first and second now for the Eagles, 1-0. Hootie Parker come to the plate. He had a single in the top of the first towards right field. And that'll be a ball. 1-0 pitch from Harding as the Eagles take the 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. With an RBI from Marcarius Lee, who's on first. Mac Pickering on second. And Parker grounded to first. And he's going to try and beat him. And a nice flip over to the pitcher, and that'll be out number 3. But your Eagles lead 1-0 after 2.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
And welcome back to the top of the third here. Your Eagles took the 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second after an RBI single from Marcarius Lee. Batters 9-1-2 coming up here for the Indians. This is catcher Austin Powell. As Dunn digs in, ball 1. The Eagles have been aggressive so far, jumping out early on Dunn's pitching. But a 2-0 there. As Powell step back in. Powell down third base. That's going to be fair, and it's going to roll all the way down the line as he will get the throw back in. And that was not the greatest throw back in, but they do their job and hold him at first, as that'll be a single from Austin Powell. And the Indians will have a runner on first. And Jackson Lancaster, top of the order, will come back to the box. He grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. As Dunn can't get it to break enough, and it'll be 1-0, just outside. Let's see the Eagles get a double play ball here. The pitch and foul back. 1-1 will be the count. Runner on first for the Indians. Lancaster steps back in. Dunn with the pitch. Looks like he's going to bunt. He does. Be picked up by Parker. Parker throws the first, and they'll get him out at first, but he will advance the runner to second. So Powell will successfully reach second off the bunt. The Eagles will get the out. So one out here is Kyle Krieger will step up to the plate. He ground out to third on his first at bat. As Dunn comes set with the pitch, outside for ball one. One 0 pitch here. Indians with a runner on second. As Dunn comes set. Outside for ball two. Be a 2-0 count here to Krieger. The sun has really come out here. Just wish it would warm up just a little bit as Krieger steps out of the box. Takes a few swings. Dunn will get him to ground to first, and Torres will step on the bag as Powell will advance to third, and that'll be 2 outs. And that'll bring LeBryant Siddell to the plate. He had a single to right field his first at bat. So now with 2 outs, runner on third, Siddell will step into the box. Try to keep this 1-0 lead here for the Eagles. And he will get the strike. It'll be an 0-1 count. As Dunn gets set, he'll come to the plate outside. Be 1-1. Plenty of time to make it down to Skaggs Field. Crowd is really filling up out here. One count, 2 outs. And Dunn will get him to pop up. Let's see if this Torres gets under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. And they'll strand the runner. We'll be back.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking. because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
Colton Hipp will step into the box to lead off the bottom of third for the Eagles, as Harding will get him to swing and miss for strike one. Hipp batting .486 coming into the game as that ball is in the dirt. 1-1. Eagles lead 1-0 after an RBI single from Lee last inning. They'll try and add to that here as Colton with another swing and miss. It'll be 1-2. And Hipp will step back into the box. The wind's starting to blow towards right field now. Hipp will find the gap and at third base here as he'll round first. And with a two-strike single. Colton Hipp with the leadoff single. Now designated hitter Case Garner will step up to the plate. He walked his first at bat. As Harding looks over to first and with the pitch and foul back for strike one. Case steps back into the box. Harding looking over to first. And a throw back to first as Colton will slide in. We also have softball going on today at Tommy McDonald Field. We will get you an update from there to let you know how that's going. Softball playing Bevel State. And we'll throw back to first as Colton was almost caught napping, but slides back in safely. Case stepping back in. And the pitch. And big ball one. 1-1 count now, no outs. Colton Hipp on first after a single. Harding will throw back to first again. Hipp dirties his jersey a little bit more. And he'll throw back to first again. As Case will step back in again. We'll see if he throws back over to first. He'll come to the plate this time. It'll be high for ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. A 2-1 count, excuse me. Both teams with 3 hits. And the Indians with the lone error. And Case walked his first at bat. And the runner will go as Case pops it back, and he will come back. Now 2-2 count. Harding threw it over to first a few times, anticipating hip stealing. And just when he does, Case will bring him on back after the foul. 2-2 count. Hip at first. As Harding comes set. And the pitch. Be low for ball 3, and it'll be a full count. Full count, no outs. Houston Harding again, 4-0 record. Very good for the Indians. Conference play, first game for both teams as he throws it back over to first. Indians 13-2-1. Eagles 9-3. But first game in conference for both teams. We thank you for watching us on MCCEagles.com. As Harding once again will throw it back to first. And Hip has had a lot of sliding going on at first right now. As Harding is anticipating him running here. And he does pitch, and he gets Case to swing all the way through. And we will get a timeout here as catcher might have taken a beating right there. But Harding will get the strikeout. They'll come out and they'll look at the catcher, Austin Powell. As that one must have bounced back up and got him. We'll be right back. Powell seems to be okay, so he'll stay in. As Davis Ferguson will step up to the box. He lined out to the shortstop his last at bat. Hip will remain at first here. Harding gets his first strikeout of the game with Case Garner. And the pitch will be strike. 0-1 count with 1 out. And again, he'll throw to first. Ferguson leads the team with 19 RBIs on the season. So it'd be great if Hip can get a nice jump here and get to second. As Ferguson will foul back, it'll be 0-2. Again, this first game will be a 9-inning game, followed by a 7-inning game. And he'll throw back to first. This one a little bit harder this time to try and get Hip. We thank you for watching us on MCCEagles.com. Catch all live baseball broadcasts, home games for the rest of the season. As he throws back to first again, and Hip once again sliding back. Hip is going to have quite a rug burn here on his stomach. And high for ball one. 1-2 is the count. Eagles lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch, and he gets him swinging for strike three. And that'll be 2 outs now, with Gene Torres coming to the plate. Gene Torres now come to the plate. He grounded to the pitcher his last at bat. And Harding starting to settle in, as that is now 2 strikeouts back to back. And Hip will go, and they'll throw down to second, and Hip will be safe. So all of the sliding back into first pays off as he successfully steals second. And now a runner in scoring position. And it will be an 0-1 count. As Hip will lead away from second. Harding looks back at him, steps off. Torres batting .480 on the season with 7 RBIs. Looks to try and drive in another run for the Eagles here. And steps off the mound again, does Harding. As Torres will step out and get a couple of practice swings in. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. As they looked at now with the pitch is Torres. Has it just bounced backwards for foul ball. And that'll be 0-2. So the umpire will check the ball. Harding steps to the mound. Checks back at Hip. Nobody there to cover Hip as he'll go to the plate. And Torres will watch strike three. And they'll strand Hip at second. We will go to the top of the fourth.
Join us for a night of singing and dancing Thursday, March 21st in the Tommy E. Delaney Center when the MCC Dimensions take the stage. Meridian Community College is proud to present this group of talented students and faculty that features a live band and music ranging from all different genres. This high-energy performance begins at 7 p.m. and is suitable for all ages. For tickets, call 601-484-8696.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth here as Justin Medlin will step into the box for the Indians to lead off the top of the fourth. Softball update. The Lady Eagles trail Bevel State 4-2 in the fourth. As Medlin will step in. He flew out to the shortstop his last at bat and takes ball one outside. 1-0 is the count. As Dunn has pitched a good one here so far. And outside for ball two. Dunn comes set. Come to the play. Outside for ball three. And Dunn starts off 3-0 here. All balls outside. And you would think Medlin would just take this one right here. And it will be strike as he caught the outside corner. 3-1 is the count. And the pitch. Just outside, and it'll be ball four. And the Indians will have a runner on first with a leadoff walk for Medlin. And that'll bring Jacob Hall to the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher, his first at bat. Done with his first walk of the game. And ball in the dirt as it gets away from Shows, but the runner will stay. And it'll be 1-0. Let's see if Dunn can find his stride again here. 1-0, no outs. Runner on first after a leadoff walk. Dunn will get him to swing on and miss for strike one. And count now 1-1. Dunn coming into today's game with a 2-1 record. At one loss coming to Jefferson College. And a 1-0 contest as he throws back to first. Keeping him honest over there. And the pitch fouled away for strike two. Be 1-2 count. Runner on first with no outs for Jacob Hall. Here at Skaggs Field on the campus of Meridian Community College. And the pitch. As Shows tries to throw back to first. That ball will be outside for a 2-2 count. Looked pretty close there, but Shows stood up immediately and threw it down to first to try and get the runner. 2-2 count. Dunn coming set. The pitch, foul back. And we'll do it again. Hall ground out to the pitcher, his first at bat. The wind looks like it's blowing a bit towards right field, not too much as he throws it back over to first. Anticipating the runner trying to steal here. Dunn comes set. The pitch outside. And it'll now be a full count. Nice stop there by Shows to keep the runner at first. And now a full count. Bit of a cool day out here today. Said the high would be about 60. I don't think it ever did touch 60. Been in the mid-50s. And the pitch, and that one is driven out into left field, and Keegan Westbrook gets under it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Lane Domino, the right fielder, will come to the plate. He lined out to the shortstop, his first at bat. Lane batting a .290 average, 7 RBIs. Runner on first, 1 out. And nice pitch there from Dunn. Gets out ahead with the 0-1. Dunn comes set. And a grounder. They'll see if they try for a 2-ball. No, it gets off of Hootie's glove. And that'll be an error. And runners will now be at first and second for the Indians. As Hopper was just a little too much there for Hootie Parker.
Number 22, Russell Bunch.
Lane will reach first, Medlin on second, and Russell Bunch will come to the plate. And he had a hit his first time up. Went right through the legs of David. Right up the middle, his first time. And this one, a grounder that gets by. And the right field, Davis is going to try and throw home. See if they can get him. It's going to be close. He's got him at the plate. What a throw from Davis Ferguson to keep the score at 1-0. A great throw there from Davis. And that gets the crowd alive here at Skaggs Field. Runners at first and third, now with 2 outs. And a great play there from Davis Ferguson. As Shows will call out the play here as they expect Bunch to take off here, as Brett Coker will now step in to the box. Coker grounded out to the catcher, his first at bat. The runner does not go, and that is outside for ball 1. Excitement here in the top of the first. Runners on first and third for the Indians with 2 outs. Beautiful play at the plate here, and a great throw from Davis Ferguson to keep the score at 1-0. As that one is inside for ball 2. 2-out count here. As Dunn trying to get out of this jam. Brett Coker in the box for the Indians. And get him to foul out of play for strike 1. 2-1 is now the count. Dunn comes set. The pitch, and this will be a line out to shortstop, and the score will remain 1-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community, and we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Donovan Chow stepping into the box to lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Eagles. The pitch would be strike one. Harding has 3 strikeouts in a row here that last inning. He is really settling in here. As that one bounces in dirt for 1-1. Shaw's part of that great tag out to keep the game at 1-0 with that beautiful throw from Davis Ferguson last inning. And he'll catch the outside corner. It'll be 1-2 count. And Shaw's will ground to first. And a high throw there, but he'll still get Shaw's for the first out of the inning. Keegan Westbrook steps in the box. He was hit by a pitch his first time out. And he bunts, gets it down, and that is a very nice bunt. And he'll make the first. He'll round to second there after the wild throw. And Keegan will make it to second. After the wild throw there, Keegan will make it all the way to second. And the Eagles have a runner on. Mac Pickering stepping into the box. He reached on a fielder's choice, his first time at bat. Runner on second after the errant throw from Harding. Pitch down the middle for strike one. 0-1 pitch, 1 out. Keegan Westbrook standing on second. As the catcher will call out the play here. See if Mac can get a single here that could possibly score Westbrook. Long look down to second, and they'll try the pickoff play, and he just gets back. Good attempt there from Harding, but Westbrook beats it back. Both teams with 4 hits, both teams with 1 error. The Eagles lead 1-0. 0-1 count, 1 out. And Mac Pickering standing in the box for the Eagles. Pickering, the 9-hole hitter. As Harding stares back at second with a pitch. It's high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Reminder for those who may be just joining us, we are not allowed to play the copyrighted music that the batters have for walkouts over the air because of YouTube copyright policy. So if you do hear the sound mute, it's not you, it's us. And strong swing there from Pickering. And it'll be 1-2. Harding will come set. See if they try this pickoff play again. Stares back at second. And the pitch. And Pickering thought about taking a swing. Thought better of it. And the count is 2-2. 2-2 count, 1 out. Keegan Westbrook on second. Mac Pickering in the box. At the plate, Houston Harding on the mound. With the pitch, and high, and he does steal, and they will get him at third. Great throw there from Powell, and that'll be the second out. It was a ball. Ball. So it'll be a full count now with 2 outs as they get Keegan Westbrook at third. And now Mac. Mac will foul one straight back, and we'll do it again. And Mac will watch it for strike 3. And the Eagles can't get any scoring going here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back for the top of the 5th.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
Top of the 5th here in this 9-inning game. Austin Powell will come to the plate. He singled down the third baseline his first at bat. And strike 1 there. David Dunn has had a very good game here on the mound so far. Nice break there, but just a little high, so it'll be 1-1. And that's fouled back. It'll be now 1-2. And a pitch inside for ball 2. 2-2 count here in the top of the 5th. And this one looks like it hit him, but he will call a foul there. So it does hit the bat, does not hit the batter. So it'll remain 2-2. Dunn with a 2-2 pitch. And this one just gets over Pickering's head for a hit. Out towards right center. And Powell will have his second hit of the day. And that'll bring back the top of the lineup here for the Indians with Jackson Lancaster coming. A couple of ground outs for Jackson. He sacrificed bunt, his second at bat. First at bat, he grounded out to second base. And first pitch in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. No outs. Runner on first. And he will bunt it. Nice bunt down the third base line as Hootie Parker tries to come up with a play, and he cannot get it as Lancaster beats it out. And that's going to be a hit. And runners now on first and second for the Indians with no outs. Nice laid down bunt there from Lancaster, and he beats out the throw from Parker. And now Kyle Krieger will come to the plate after we have this meeting from Coach Brewer. We'll be right back. All right, after the mound visit, Dunn will step back to the mound here with Krieger at the plate. Runners at first and second. Couple of scores from around the league here. EMCC and Colin both scoreless in the third. Northwest leads Jones 3-2 in the fourth. And lays down the bunt as Shows will pick it up and try to get him at first. And ooh, Pickering got ran into there as it's going to be a score here for the Indians. And this is not a good look here for Pickering. And it looked like Pickering was trying to catch the ball, and they will tend to him. We will be right back. And after the nasty collision there, back Pickering, it's great to see him get up, and he'll stay in the game. So he must be feeling okay. And all of that loss was Itawamba had scored, so it is now 1-1. We will have strike one. It'll be an 0-1 count, no outs, runners on first and third. And the game is tied at 1 apiece here in the top of the fifth. LeBron Siddell at the plate. Ball outside. Be a 1-1. Siddell had a hit in the first inning, and he flew out to the first baseman last inning. He's done steps off to collect himself. No outs, runners at first and third. You got to think the steal is coming. And throws it back to first to try and get him napping, but he slides back in safely. As Dunn will come set. And the runner will go. And fly ball out to the left, and we'll see if Keegan can get him at home. The throw's here, and he gets him. Another throw out from the outfield, and that's now Davis Ferguson and Keegan Westbrook, both with great throws and plays at the plate. And that'll save a run right there for the Eagles. With a fly out to left field, and then Westbrook gets the play at the plate. 2 outs with a runner on first. A couple of great plays from the outfield here in this game. And you got to know David Dunn is feeling happy about that. Here in a 1-1 contest. And the ball gets away from Shows. And the runner will advance to second. 1-0 is the count, 2 outs. Runner on second with Justin Medlin at the plate. His coach will come out and have a conversation with Dunn. We'll be right back.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
And welcome back. We have a new pitcher here for the Eagles. It's going to be number 16, Tyler Lance. Tyler Lance with a 2.61 ERA and 19 strikeouts on the season. Justin Medlin stepping back to the plate with a 1-0 count. And that pitch outside, it'll now be 2-0. Runner at second for the Indians. As Lance will come set. And the pitch outside for ball 3. That's not what you want to see from a new pitcher coming in. First 2 pitches both outside for balls. And they're just going to send him to first here. They're not going to pitch another one to him. So he gets first base. And now Jacob Hall, the designated hitter, will come up. Grounded out to the pitcher's first at bat, and then flew out to left field as second. Runners now on first and second with 2 outs. See if Tyler Lance can get the Eagles out of this situation. And low in the dirt for ball 1. A flag flying towards right field. As Lance needs to find a groove here. Pitch and foul back. 1-1. One and one count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. As Tyler Lance gets strike number 2, replacing David Dunn, who pitched a gem for his first 5 innings, allowing only 1 run, with a little help from his outfield, making 2 spectacular throws with a couple of plays at the plate. Lance, 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball 2. And 2s across the board here. Here in the top of the 5th. This 9-inning contest. Ooh, and Shouse thought it was strike 3. It was a nice break there. But just inside, and it'll be a full count as Shouse was making his way towards the dugout and did not get the call. Full count as Lance steps on the mound. And Shouse looks to call out a play here. As you know, the runners will be going on the pitch with a full count, 2 outs. Update from softball. Softball now tied 4-4 in the top of the 6th. Playing Bevel State as Lance turns back towards second. Didn't want any extra jump there as the runners will both be going on the pitch. And the pitch fouled out. And we will do it again. Jacob Hall, the designated hitter. Grounded out and flew out his 2 at-bats. Lance trying to get out of jam here with the pitch. And it'll be out to center field as Lee tries to check it down, and he does for out number 3. And the Indians will score 1 to make it 1-1. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
We're now in the bottom of the 5th inning, and leading off will be Marcarius Lee at the top of the order. He reached on an error and then had an RBI single his last at bat. Swung on and missed there for strike 1. Harding with 5 strikeouts so far in the contest. As Lee swings and misses there. 0-2 count. And gets him swinging on 3 pitches. Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. The pitch from Harding, high for ball 1. And Harding starting to feel it now. He's now got 6 strikeouts. Really settling in here as Parker swung on a miss. 1-1 count. As Harding, he is all set and ready to go each at bat here. Now 2-1, ball in the dirt. Some pitchers take a lot of time to get ready. Not Harding, he is ready to go. High for ball 3, now be a 3-1 count with 1 out. Three-one count, 1 out. Hootie Parker. And ball 4 is Parker will walk, and the Eagles will have a runner on first with 1 out. Colton Hip coming to the plate. Struck out his first at bat and a single to third base, his second at bat. Runner on first. Harding with the pitch. And it'll be ball 1. 1-0 count. Parker on first. Hip at the plate. Harding coming from the stretch. Looks over to Parker. At the pitch, and hard swing there by Hip. But it'll be strike 1. 1-1 is the count. Hip will check with coach at third base. As Harding will come set. And throw over to first. Parker gets back. Not a great throw over to first as it bounced into the first baseman. 1-1 score here. Swung and missed, and he might get Parker. Oh, a little bit of a better throw. He would have had Parker as Parker got out to a big jump there. Great idea from the catcher. Just throw got away from him a little bit. And it'll be a 1-2 count to Colton Hip, the shortstop for the Eagles. Harding finds the pitch that he wants. And the pitch. And fouled out of play. We'll stay at 1-2 with 1 out. Hip will step back into the box. And the pitch. And swung on and missed and gets hip swinging for out number 2. Case Garner steps up to the plate, the designated hitter. He walked his first time, struck out swinging his second time, and fouled back for 0-1. And Harding is really dealing right now, 7 strikeouts. Including Case Garner, who is currently at the plate. Parker at first. 0-1, 2 outs. And foul back for strike number 2. We thank you for watching the live stream today at mcceagles.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook, Meridian CC Athletics. And follow us on YouTube at Meridian Community College for the latest highlight videos and all your baseball home action. As we get a timeout here from Garner. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs. Runner on first. Harding coming set. And Harding will step off. Little mind games going on here between the pitcher and batter. And Harding looks over at first. Come back with the pitch, and the runner goes. Pitch is outside, and Parker will beat the throw. And successfully steals second. Now 1-2 count with runner in scoring position. Garner, who walked his first time at bat, struck out his last time at bat, will look to drive Parker in to take the lead. And the pitch. And it looked good from up here, but it must have been a little low. And it'll be 2-2. Eagles with 4 hits. Indians with 6. Garner looking to get something going right here. And a 1-1 game. Pitch up high. It'll be a full count. Harding with 7 strikeouts in the contest. Let's see if Garner can get a hold of one here to score Parker and regain the lead. Harding comes set, and the pitch. Up high, and he walks Garner. And the Eagles will have runners on first and second with Davis Ferguson coming to the plate. And Davis Ferguson comes to the plate, struck out his last at bat. Has a chance here to regain the lead for the Eagles as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Davis Ferguson at the plate. Harding checks back at second and will come to the plate. And a drive there from Ferguson. Does it get deep? Enough, and all the way back to the track. The left fielder will make the catch in the third out for ICC. We'll be back.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Welcome to the sixth inning here as Lane Domino steps up to the plate for the Indians. Tyler Lance still pitching as we have a bunt back for strike one. Lance able to get the Eagles out of a jam last inning. Domino lined out to shortstop his first at bat and reached on an air his last. And now an inside for ball one. 1-1 the count for Tyler Lance here in the top of the sixth. Swung on and missed for strike two. 1-2. As Domino steps back in. And foul out of play. Stay at 1-2. Score 1-1. Indians with 6 hits. The Eagles with 4. Both with an error. As that ball's in the dirt. And count it 2-2 now. Tyler Lance leads the Eagles in strikeouts at 19. Ground ball, shortstop, Colton Hipp makes the play, and just got him at first. Great play from Colton Hipp for out number one. Russell Bunch will now come to the plate after the ground out to shortstop from Domino. Bunch has 2 hits in the game as he watches ball one. And a tough play there for Torres as it stays fair down the right field line, and he will turn this into a sliding double there for Bunch, and Bunch has his third. Let's see what he says. Looked like a tough play there for Torres. Shot down the right field line, and the Indians will have a runner at second with 1 out. As Coker will come to the plate for the Indians. Lined out to short. His last at bat. Ball outside. 1-0 with 1 out. And Bunch with 3 hits in the game, standing at second. And hits him. And runners will now be at first and second, as Coker will be hit by the pitch. And with 1 out, Lance in a little bit of a jam here, as Austin Powell will come to the plate, and he has 2 hits in the game. 2 for 2. Hit down the left field line and blooper out to center field. Lance looks back to second with a pitch. Inside for ball 1. Lance comes set. And up high for ball 2. Lance having a tough time right now. Now with an update from softball, softball now leads Bevel State 5-4 in the 6th. 7-inning game there. This here, 9-inning game. And top of the 6th with 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Powell will swing on a miss for strike 1. 2-1 count. And the pitch. Little high here. And it'll be 3-1. As Itawamba starting to get loud in the dugout. Supporting Powell. Again, a great turnout here for both teams. Some green out here, long, as well as some red and blue as he fouls this back. Be a full count with 1 out. Full count, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Game tied at 1 apiece. Lance looking back with the pitch and fouled. Back, and we'll stay at 3-2. Good game here. Sun out. It's a little chilly, but still a good-looking day out here at Skaggs Field. Again, softball leads 5-4 with the pitch. And strike 3 as you watch strike 3 go right down the plate. And that'll be 2 outs and a big pitch there from Tyler Lance. 2 outs now, runners on first and second as Powell watched strike 3. And it goes back to the top of the order. Lancaster has bunted his last 2 times at the plate. And that ball outside. 1-0 count. And tried to pick off play at first. Tyler Lance comes to the mound. And he will come set looking back at second. And the pitch. And that is a swing right there. And no, he will not say it was swung. So it will be 2-0. 2 outs here. Score tied at 1 apiece as Lance will come set. Outside for ball 3. And it'll be a 3-0 count with 2 outs now. We'll see if Lancaster is taken all the way here. Lance down middle for strike 1. And Lancaster was taken the whole way there. 3-1. Let's see if Lance can dig all the way back here. Gets him swinging outside for a full count. Full count with 2 outs. The runners will be going on the pitch. Crowd getting into it here with a 1-1 contest. Lancaster batting at the top of the lineup. Here it is. And it'll be fouled away. And we'll do it all again. And here we go. With the pitch, and swung a little late there, and it will be fouled back. Looked like Lancaster wasn't gonna swing there, but then catches it right at the last moment. And the 3-2 pitch. Look down, and Donovan definitely thought it was strike 3. The umpire says no, and it'll be a walk. And the bases will be loaded. And now the base is loaded for Kyle Krieger coming to the plate. He grounded out his first 2 at-bats and then singled his last at-bat. And Lance will have a conversation here. We'll be right back.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
And the meeting at the mound is over. 2 outs, bases loaded. 1-1 contest here as Kyle Krieger steps up to the plate. And in the dirt for ball 1. Great stop by Shows there. And Lance outside for ball 2. Now a 2-0 count. Lance needs to settle down here, as it's starting to get rowdy out on the Indian dugout over here as they're cheering on their teammates. And Lance come from the windup here. Needing a strike here, 2-0 count. And gets him to swing and miss for strike one. 2-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. And a 1-1 contest here. And the pitch. Gets him to swing for strike two. 2-2 count here, 2 outs. Can Lance get him out of the jam? And swing on and miss, and Lance gets out of the jam. Great strike out there from Lance. And it'll remain 1-1 going to the bottom of the sixth.
Join us for a night of singing and dancing Thursday, March 21st in the Tommy E. Delaney Center when the MCC Dimensions take the stage. Meridian Community College is proud to present this group of talented students and faculty that features a live band and music ranging from all different genres. This high-energy performance begins at 7 p.m. and is suitable for all ages. For tickets, call 601-484-8696.
Welcome back, Torres. Lead off the bottom of the sixth here, and he crushes one, and it's going to go foul. Ooh. He got all of that one. It just sailed foul on him. And that could have given the Eagles the lead there. But it's just a long strike. 0-1 is the count. And Torres fouls the other way. Now 0-2. Torres struck out looking his last at bat. And high for ball one. 1-2's the count. Here in the bottom of the sixth of a 9-inning contest. Both teams opening up MAC JC play here. As Torres will watch strike three. And that'll be his second strikeout of the game. 8th strikeout for Harding. Donovan Chalice stepping into the plate here. And grounder to second. Throw to first and in time for out number 2. Keegan Westbrook now come to the plate. He was hit by the pitch in his first at bat and singled and advanced on an error in his last at bat. Watches strike one. 0-1's count. And grounded to third. Nice play right there. Throw over to first and for out number 3. And a quick inning there for the Indians. And we will go to the top of the 7th.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
Siddell stepping up to the plate to start off the top of the 7th here. He flew out to left field his last at bat and takes strike 1. A 1 pitch. Up high for ball 1. Tyler Lance got into a little bit of a jam last inning, but was able to get out of it with a bases loaded strikeout. And outside for ball 2. 2-1's the count. And a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Up high for ball 3. As Lance comes with a windup. And he will walk him. And that's a leadoff walk here for Siddell. And that'll bring Justin Medlin to the plate. Medlin has walked his last 2 times at bat. And a little bit of a flyover here at Skaggs Field, located near the airport here. As Lance will look over to first. And the pitch. Look for the bunt and goes off of Shaw's glove, and Siddell will reach second. One-0 is the count. Siddell advancing to second. Lance looking back at second. Pitch down the middle for strike 1. One, count. Looks like the wind has come back a little bit. This time blowing a little bit towards left field. As Lance steps off the rubber. Medlin will step back in. And turns towards second. Looks like Lance might be buying a little time here as the Eagles have Max Sharp in the bullpen right now, warming up. And outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. No outs. Runner on second for the Indians. As Tyler comes back to the mound. And the pitch, swung on and missed. Big swing there. And the count now 2-2. Softball about to go to the 7th, leading 7-4 over Bevel State. Here we have a 1-1 contest. Pitch outside, and it'll be a full count. Full count here. Wind blowing at the batter. Checks the runner at second. And the pitch. And swung deep into right field. And that is going to be off the wall as Davis gets the ball in. And a run will score for the Indians. It looked like Davis thought the ball was gone, but it bounced off the bottom of the wall. I don't know if he thought he ran out of room or if it was just going over. But he got the ball back in play, holding the runner at first. But ICC does score a run and makes it 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. And Coach Suddeth will come out to the mound, and we will be right back.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
Max Sharp now coming in to pitch for the Eagles, as Jacob Hall is now your batter for the Indians. Max Sharp will come in with a runner on first, no outs, down 2-1. As the bunt is fouled back as the home plate umpire makes the snag. Update around the league. MCC and Colin still scoreless in the 6th. Northwest leads Jones 5-4 in the 8th. And Pearl River leads Northeast 5-1 in the 7th. Score updates from the MAC JC. As Max Sharp. Low for ball 1. One count. Runner on first. Indians with 8 hits. Eagles with 4. ICC leads 2-1 after an off-the-wall RBI from Justin Medlin. As the throw over to first is not in time. About 2 hours and 15 minutes here into game 1. We thank you for joining us on MCCEagles.com. And squares for a bunt. They'll throw it down to first. That'll be a ball 2. 2-1's the count. Okay, we thank you for watching us live here from Skaggs Field. I am Matthew Milner bringing you today's contest. And does not pull the bat back, and it'll be strike 2. 2-2 is the count. Max Sharp with a 4.5 ERA on the season. 5 strikeouts. And shot right back to, and it goes off of the bag and took a hop over Colton Hip as they try to get him at third, and they won't. And that's just a bad hop there for the Eagles as it bounces off the bag and goes over Hip's head. Just an unfortunate play there, and Hall will reach first. Runners on first and third. And Lane Domino will come to the plate. He grounded out to the shortstop his last at bat. Let's see if the Eagles can hold the runner at third here. And nice curveball there for strike 1. 0-1 count. And we'll drive it to left field, and this is going to score the runner at third, and it might score another. They're going to hold him up. They initially waved him around, but they will hold him up at third, and the Indians extend the lead. With a shot to left field from Domino. And we'll now have runners on second and third with Russell Bunch come to the plate. And Russell Bunch is 3 for 3 in this game. He has had the number of the Eagles pitchers today. As Donovan Childs will call out the play here. Eagles extend the lead 3-1 here, scoring 2 in the top of the 7th. A reminder, this is a 9-inning contest, as Max Sharp will get strike 1. 0-1, no outs. Eagles with 10 hits now. And Russell has 3 of them. And ground ball down. Third base, and it'll be 0-2. Be huge here for Max Sharp if he can get a strikeout. 0-2 count. And swung on a miss, and a big strike out there for out number 1. And that'll bring Brett Coker to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his last at bat. And Sharp outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. And Sharp with the pitch. Fouled off his foot. And we'll go to 1-1. 1-1 count, 1 out. Just got the update that softball won game 1, 7-5. Congrats to the Lady Eagles over at Bevel State. Game 2 there should begin shortly. And swung on a miss for strike 2. Sharp with the 1-2. Pitch up. Be 2-2. Not a bad idea on a 1-2 pitch. See if you can get him to chase up. He didn't. And he gets underneath Shallows. And this is going to score another run for the Indians, as Shallows couldn't corral it. Be a full count, 1 out, and a runner on third. Fouled out. Three-two count, 1 out. Runner on third. Indians now extend the lead 4-1 here in the top of the 7th. And that'll be a shot out to center as Lee chases it down, but it will score a run. And the Indians extend the lead 5-1. And that'll now bring Austin Powell to the plate. Struck out looking his last at bat. Inside for ball 1. One 0 count. 2 outs. 2-0 count, 2 outs. 4 runs here in the top of the 7th for the Indians. Pitch down the middle for strike 1. Austin Powell 2 for 3 today. And fouls this one back to make it 2-2. Two count, 2 outs to Austin Powell. Indians explode for 4 runs here in the top of the 7th to make it 5-1. And out of play. We'll do it again. And watches it for strike 3. And the Eagles will look to try and get the bats going here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back.
Join us for a night of singing and dancing Thursday, March 21st in the Tommy E. Delaney Center when the MCC Dimensions take the stage. Meridian Community College is proud to present this group of talented students and faculty that features a live band and music ranging from all different genres. This high-energy performance begins at 7 p.m. and is suitable for all ages. For tickets, call 601-484-8696.
Mac Pickering now at the plate, leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Eagles. He'll swing, and we'll see if this one will get out of play. It will. That'll be strike one against Mac. Houston Harding remains in the game for the Indians. Has 8 strikeouts in the contest. Has given up 1 run. The Eagles are having a tough time trying to hit against him. As that pitches up high for ball 1. 1-1 is the count to Mac Pickering. And inside for ball 2. Pickering struck out his last at bat. And launches one to center field. And be caught by Jackson Lancaster out there for out number 1. Back to the top of the order here for the Eagles. Marcarius Lee steps in. Struck out his last at bat. And takes the first pitch for a strike. And ball low. 1-1's count. 1 out to Lee. Lee with the lone RBI for the Eagles. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And a 1-2 count here as Harding is straight dealing here for the Indians. Has found his groove. And a nice shot out to center field for Lee. And Lancaster makes back-to-back outs for the Indians. Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. Walked his last at bat. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. He checks it. Did not go. 1-0 is the count with 2 outs. See if Hootie can get a 2-out rally going here. 5-1 contest. The Indians lead. And a shot to second base. And gets the thrower to first for out number 3. And 3 up, 3 down for the Indians. We'll be back for the top of the 8th.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
Welcome back to the top of the 8th. Indians at the top of the order here with Jackson Lancaster. Walked his last at bat. Laid down a few bunts today. Swings and misses there for strike 1. Max Sharp returns to the mound for the Eagles. Outside for a ball 1. 1-1's the count. And swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2's the count to Jackson Lancaster. Top of the order for the Indians. And outside for ball 2. 2-2's the count. And fouls it out of play. One, two, three hitters coming up here for the Indians. Here in the top of the 8th. Outside. Full count. Outside for ball 4, and he'll walk the leadoff batter here in the top of the 8th. Lancaster on first for the Indians, and that'll bring Krieger up to the plate. He struck out his last at bat. And Coach Suddett's going to come out and talk to Max Sharp. We'll take a break.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
Briar Russell now pitching for your Eagles as Kyle Krieger steps up to the plate. Runner on first, no outs. And the runner goes. And Shows throws it down to second, but great jump there from Lancaster as he beat that out by a lot. One zero is the count. Runner on second. And drive down the left field line. This is going to score Lancaster. And Krieger will slide in for a sliding double as the Indians increase the lead 6-1. And now LeBron Siddell will come to the plate. He walked his last time up. The Indians extend the lead there 6-1. Runner on second, no outs. And outside for ball one. And coach is going to come out to talk to Briar and try to settle him down. We'll be right back.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
Now pitching for the Eagles, here is Logan Stewart as Siddell comes back to the plate with a 1-0 count and a runner on second. No outs here in the top of the eighth. Logan Stewart from the stretch looks back at second with the pitch and gets strike one. 1-1 count. This is the fifth pitcher here for the Eagles in today's contest. Swung on and missed. Big swing there, and it's 1-2. Stewart checks the runner. The pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 pitch here in the top of the 8th. And Indians lead 6-1. And swung on a miss for out number 1. Stewart comes in. First batter he faces, strikeout. That's what you want to see here from the Eagles. Justin Medley coming to the plate, first baseman. Singled out to right field his last at bat. As Stewart steps off the mound. Check second. Comes to the plate. And that one's driven high to right field. And it looks like Davis is under it. And Davis going to throw it to third. And what a throw from Davis. Just gets Hootie off the bag just a little bit. But a great throw there from Davis. And Davis is not somebody you want to challenge today, as he has had a play at the plate earlier. And that'll be the second out for the Eagles here, as Jacob Hall will come to the plate with a runner on third. Let's see if Logan can leave him there. And first pitch strike. 0-1's the count. 2 outs, runner on third. Hall singled. Just his last at bat. Fouled off. 0-2. The count, 2 outs. Let's see if Stewart can get him out of the jam here. Stewart with a pitch, down low. And now 1-2. One-two pitch, runner on third here. It's 2 outs to Hall. And fouls out of play, and we'll do it all over again. Indians stacking on 1 run here in the top of the 8th to make it 6-1. 11 hits, 1 error. The 1-2 to Hall. Swung and missed. And the ball gets away from Shows. And Shows is not going to be able to get him, and that's going to score a run. Oh, the umpire will call him out. Excuse me, he does say he was out. So the run does not count, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Eagles will head to the bottom of the 8th, down 6-1. We'll be back.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking, because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Colton Hipp leading off for the Eagles. Harding staying on the mound here for the Indians and still dealing right now. 0-1 to Hipp. Yeah, pops one high. Looks like the right fielder, is going to get under it and does, and that'll be out number 1 for the Eagles. Stepping into the box now, Case Garner, designated hitter. Walked twice, struck out once. And nice pitch there from Harding, 0-1. Harding has pitched the entire game, and he's pitched a gem, giving up 1 run. That was back in the 2nd inning. But has found his stride here in the later innings. Has 8 strikeouts. And is now up 0-2 on Case Garner. Here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Inside for ball 1. 1-2's the count. Case drives one to right field and out of play. One-two count, 1 out. We're going to get time here from the umpire. And we are ready to play. Up high for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Case stepping back up to the plate. And low in the dirt for ball 3. Full count now. Garner with 2 walks and a strikeout in the contest today. See if he can draw that 3rd walk. And drives it out of play. We'll do it again. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of from Harding. Usually ready and set to go. This time he rubs the ball a little bit. 3-2 pitch, here it comes. Up high for ball 4. And Garner draws his 3rd walk of the game. Davis Ferguson stepping up to the plate. 0 for 3 today. Flew out to left field his last at bat. Up high for ball 1. 1 out with Garner on first. Eagles trailing 6-1 here. As Ferguson gets ready. Harding getting set. And the 0-1 pitch. Down the middle for strike. 1-1 the count. Harding comes set, looks over to first. And the pitch. And it's sky high from Ferguson. Looks like the shortstop's going to get under it. And does for out number 2. Torres coming to the plate. He is struck out looking the last 2 times. Case Garner at first with 2 outs. Up high for ball 1. Be great if Torres could connect with one. He got a hold of one earlier, just went foul, but that one was hit very deep. Inside for ball 2. And down the middle for strike 1. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Case Garner at first, Torres at the plate. Harding, who started the contest for the Indians, still going here in the bottom of the 8th, pitching a beauty. And called strike there, be 2-2. Torres. Two-two pitch with 2 outs. And the pitch. Fouled out of play by Torres, keeping it alive. The wind has all but died down. Fans all bundled up out here on this cool Saturday afternoon. Support their home Eagles here. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher. As Case will advance to second. Now have a full count with 2 outs. Garner on second. Cool weather not affecting the fans as they're out here in bunches at Skaggs Field. Again, we thank you for watching us on MCCEagles.com. This is Game 1, a 9-inning contest. Game 2 will follow about 25 minutes afterwards. As Harding comes set with the 3-2 pitch. And a grounder to short. As Torres hustles, he will not beat it. And out number 3 as we head to the 9th inning. Eagles trail 6-1.
Join us for a night of singing and dancing Thursday, March 21st in the Tommy E. Delaney Center when the MCC Dimensions take the stage. Meridian Community College is proud to present this group of talented students and faculty that features a live band and music ranging from all different genres. This high-energy performance begins at 7 p.m. and is suitable for all ages. For tickets, call 601-484-8696.
Welcome back for the top of the ninth. Leading off for the Indians is the right fielder, Lane Domino. Singled his last at bat. Logan Stewart on the mound. And low for ball one. 1-0 count to Domino. And pitch in their first strike. 1-1 here in the top of the ninth. Lane Domino, your leadoff batter for the Indians. And swings on and looks like a little blooper that's going to get into right field here. A little bloop single here for Lane Domino. And that's going to bring Russell Bunch to the plate. Bunch struck out his last at bat. Stewart checks the runner, pitches. Showed bunt, pulled it back, and it'll be a 1-0 pitch. One 0 the count. Runner on first. Logan Stewart on the hill. Throws back to first. And Stewart with the pitch. Runner goes. Show's try to throw him out, and a poor throw there, and he'll steal second. Will Lane Domino. One and one is the count. Runner on second. Russell Bunch does have 3 hits in the game. Struck out his last at bat. Indians with 12 hits to the Eagles 4 here in game 1. And fouls it. 1 and 2 is your count. Brett Coker on deck for the Indians. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and Show's not going to get him. And another stolen base here for Lane Domino. Domino now at third. 2 stolen bases here. 2-2 count with Russell Bunch at the plate. Stewart comes set, the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, full count. Three-two pitch. In the dirt for ball 4, and he loses them. And the Indians will not have runners on the corners with no outs here in the top of the ninth, leading 6-1. And Brett Coker now comes to the plate. Coker flew out to center field his last at bat. He is 0 for 4 with a ground out line out, hit by pitch. And first pitch in there for a strike. Would have thought he might have tried the bunt. We'll see if the runner goes here. He does not. And a nice diving play there by Hootie Parker, but a bad throw, and the run is going to score, and everybody's going to be safe. Hootie does a great dive to stop it, but a poor throw to the plate, and that's another run for the Indians with no outs here in the top of the ninth. And now Austin Powell will come to the plate. I think it's ruled like a fielder's choice. And the bunts, they'll get him out at first. So that'll be one out, but he does his job and gets the runners to advance to second and third. I'm not sure. Runners on second and third after the bunt with one out. Logan Stewart on the hill. And now we're back to the top of the order here with Jackson Lancaster. And ball inside. 1-0 count. Let's see if Stewart can find something here to stop the run from scoring. All the infielders are in, and that's going to be a foul. 1-1. All the infielders into the grass. Stop this run. 7-1 contest. And the dart for ball two. Nice stop there by Shows to keep the runner at third. Lancaster's walked his last two at-bats. Stewart comes set. The 2-1 pitch. And driven right back up the middle. This will score a run. And it'll possibly score two here. And it will. And two more runs here for the Indians in the top of the ninth. As Lancaster gets it up the middle for a base hit with one out here. And that'll bring Kyle Krieger to the plate. Nine to 1 contest here. Kyle Krieger to the plate with one out. And the runner will go. And Shouts will try to get Lancaster. And Lancaster will be safe. The speedy Lancaster with another stolen base today. Stewart comes set and swings it in the dirt for strike two. 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt for ball one. 1-2. One out. And again, a great stop there by Donovan Shows. As Stewart steps off the mound. Resets. The 1-2 pitch to Kyle Krieger. Below for ball two. 2-2 pitch. A 2-2 pitch coming from Stewart. And fouled away. We'll do it again. Folks, stay tuned for Game 2, which will follow this game about 25 minutes after. Game 2 will be a 7-inning game. Both teams playing their first conference games today. And low for ball 3, and now a full count. Stewart, the 3-2 pitch. And swung and fouled off as Krieger stays alive. Stewart with the 3-2 pitch. And swung out to left field, and it's going to go foul. And we will do it again. 1 out here, and the top of the 9th. The Indians have already plated 3 runs to extend that lead to 9-1. Stewart, the 3-2 pitch. And shot back up the middle. His hip will try to get him at first, and he will not get him. And Krieger makes it to first. Runners now on the corners with 1 out here on the top of the 9th. And that's going to bring up LeBryant Siddell. Struck out his last at bat. One out here, runners on the corners. The top of the 9th, Siddell at the plate. Stewart with the pitch. Down the middle for strike 1. And throw over to first. As Krieger gets back in time. The 0-1 inside for ball 1. 1-1. Fans, we remind you to follow us on social media. Twitter and Facebook, Meridian CC Athletics. And subscribe to our YouTube page, Meridian Community College, where we bring you all the live stream baseball games here. As that ball's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 is the count. You can catch all game highlights, live streams, and different campus events. Visit youtube.com/Meridian Community College. And pops one up. Looks like it's going to get out of play, and it does. It'll be 2-2. And be sure to check out mcceagles.com for all stories, rosters, and updates. Two twos count, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Throw over to first, not in time. Siddell steps back up to the plate. Stewart, the 2-2 pitch. And bounces out in front of him, gets away, and he's going to score a run. It looks like a little confusion here. The ball did bounce and hit Siddell. So Siddell will take his base, so it was a dead ball, and they will send the runner back to third. I didn't hear the umpire call dead ball, and it did look like he was sending Siddell to first, but he ends up doing it, which helps the Eagles a long run because it takes the score away. But the bases will be loaded now with 1 out. As Siddell was hit by the pitch. And now Justin Medlin, who bats in the cleanup spot with the bases loaded here. Flew out to right field his last at bat. And launches one sky high here. Let's see if they're going to test Davis Ferguson this time. Here he goes. And not this time, as the Indians will score. Another run here in the top of the 9th. Two outs here. Runners on the corners. As Medlin flies out to right field, this will bring up the designated hitter, Jacob Hall. Struck out his last at bat. Stewart will get first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. And throw back over to first. Stewart comes set, the 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. 1-1 is the count, 2 outs. Stewart gets it in there for strike 2. 1-2 now the count. We're about 3 hours and 15 minutes here into game 1. Low in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 count with 2 outs. 2s across the board. Stewart with 2-2 pitch and fouled off the batter's leg. And we'll stay at 2-2. Stewart comes set, 2-2 pitch. And once again, deja vu. Swings it right back off his leg again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Logan Stewart with the pitch. And pop to the right field. Davis running for it, and it's going to go foul. Davis hustling to try and get to that one, but just too far out of his reach. We will redo it again. Hall steps back up to the plate. 2-2 pitch. And fouled off again. Hall is definitely working Logan Stewart here. And the 2-2 pitch. Gets him swinging for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. We'll have the bottom of the 9th for you when we come back.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. and we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the ninth. A couple of changes. Edwin Smith coming up to the plate to bat for the Eagles as Jonathan Weeks will now be your pitcher for the Indians. Harding pitched a gem. And then we'll see if Weeks can finish it off. 1-1 to Edwin Smith. Inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. The Eagles will have to dig deep here for a ninth inning rally. Trailing 10-1. Three-one count to Smith. And Smith will draw the leadoff walk. Banks Talley now coming to the plate for the first time in today's contest. Runner on first. And low for ball 1 from Jonathan Weeks. One 0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. And it looks like Coach is going to come out and talk to Weeks. We'll be right back. Banks will step back up to the plate after the visit to the mound. And low for ball 3. 3-0 pitch now to Tolly. Runner on first. He walked Edwin Smith, the first batter. Now in danger of walking the second. As sends one right down the middle for strike 1. 3-1 pitch. 3-1 count. And in the dirt for ball 4. And back-to-back walks here for Jonathan Weeks, as coach will come out and have a talk with his pitcher. We'll be right back. Kyle Cricker comes in from second base to pitch for the Indians, as Braden Forsythe is now your batter. Swings and misses the first one. Runners on first and second. And that's a beautiful breaking ball right there for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch to Forsythe. Outside for ball. 1-2 is the count. Eagles trying to get something going here. In the bottom of the 9th. And ball 2. Two pitch to Forsythe. And gets one go up to left field. Coach waves him around. And he will score. And the Eagles get a run here in the bottom of the 9th. And score now 10-2 with runners on first and second, and Marcarius Lee coming to the plate. No outs here. Runners on first and second. The Eagles showing a little life as they get back to the top of the order with Marcarius Lee. And Lee pops one up. Let's see. And it will get out of play for 0-1. The count. Runners on first and second. No outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Marcarius Lee. And they go for the pickoff play, and he throws it right at Tolly. And I'm surprised Tolly stands right back up. He seemed to have taken a shot there, but he seems okay. Kyle Krieger pitching for the Indians. Pitch to Lee is low for ball one. 1-1 the count. And Lee will foul it off for strike two. 1-2 is the count, no outs. And steps off. So Lee will reset along with him. Eagles scoring one here in the bottom of the ninth. 1-2 is the count. And fouls it back, does Lee. Great job of waiting on it. The 1-2 pitch. And Lee sends it right back up the middle. And they will throw him out at first. He gets the runners to advance. But a great play there by the shortstop to get the first out of the inning. Hootie Barker coming to the plate. Let's see if he can get a little spark going here with one out in the bottom of the ninth. And takes first pitch for a strike. 0-1 to count, one out. Runners on second and third. And Parker just can't hold back for strike two. 0-2 now the count. The 0-2 pitch coming from Krieger. And a chopper to second. It's going to score a run, but he throws him over and gets him out at first. But a run will score. It is now 10-3 with two outs. Colton Hip comes to the plate with two outs. Runner on third. Swung on and foul down the left field line. Oh, 1 is the count, two outs. The Eagles looking for that two-out rally here in the bottom of the ninth. They've already scored 2 runs. And drives to center field. This looks like trouble. Wow. That is an incredible catch to end the game here for the Indians as they win 10-3 with a diving catch. Your final score, Indians 10, Eagles 3. We'll be back in about 25 minutes for Game 2. Join us, MCCEagles.com.